Hey Alice, do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you about something. It's about Carter. I've been thinking. What is it, Lucy? Don't you think Carter has put on a little weight recently? It's his diet, you know. Since you're the one cooking, you should be more mindful about it. Especially with the wedding coming up. Oh, really? But Carter always seems happy with what I make, and he's never mentioned any issues. That's the problem. Men won't say anything, but they still have complaints. You need to pay more attention. There are plenty of ways, like adding more vegetables or cutting back on oily foods, right? Yeah, I guess. I've been trying to make balanced meals since he's busy with work. Well, I know you're trying in your own way, but our family has always been very health conscious. I expect you to keep up with that level. Health conscious tradition. I'll do my best. You're going to be part of this family, so you need to take that seriously. Oh, and are you keeping the house clean? Yes, I've been trying to keep it as tidy as possible. Trying isn't enough. If you're going to do it, you need to do it perfectly. Make sure Carter comes home to a spotless house every day. Yes, I understand. And about the future? When are you two planning to have children? I'm looking forward to having grandchildren, so you need to start planning soon. I can't wait to become a grandmother and brag to my friends. Well, we're still discussing that between ourselves and we're not in a rush right now. But you do need to hurry. Considering Carter's age, you can't afford to take your time. I'm not getting any younger either, and I'm eager to see my grandchildren's faces. I see. But we'd like to decide on that at our own pace. If you keep saying things like that, you'll never have kids. I'm sure Carter wants them soon, too, so you should make a decision quickly. Okay, we'll talk about it. It's not about talking. You need to take action. You need to fulfill your duties as a wife. Alice, what are you up to? Are you feeling nervous? It's pretty typical for brides to be. Tomorrow's the big day. How are you feeling? I'm so happy to be gaining someone as wonderful as you as part of the family. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm all that special. What are you saying? You're exactly the kind of woman Carter deserves. No, not at all. I've been relying on Carter so much. I feel like I'm not doing enough. That's not true at all. Well, sure, you'll be living in Carter's house after the wedding, so I guess in that sense, you are relying on him quite a bit. Wait, I'm sorry, is that a problem? I thought it was the best thing for us, but... Oh no, it's not a problem at all. But you did say you've been relying on him, didn't you? I just thought, well, maybe you had a point there. There's no need to apologize for something you said yourself. You're right. I'm sorry. There you go, apologizing again. That won't cut it as Carter's wife, you know. I'm sure you're aware, but he's a top-tier professional, making a lot of money. Yes, of course. I know you're working, but I heard you only have a high school diploma. Are you a full-time employee somewhere, or is it part-time work? Well, with just a high school education, your options are limited, and these days, it's hard to get a decent job without a college degree. Especially if you're going to build a life with Carter. You'll need a career and income to match. What's your plan for that? Actually, I didn't even finish high school. I had to drop out. There were some family issues and I needed to start working early to help out. I ended up working multiple part-time jobs to support my family. But I learned a lot from that. And those experiences shaped who I am today. Oh, I see. Well, if that's the case, I understand. I can see you've worked hard, but now that you're marrying Carter, you need to aim higher. Since you didn't finish high school, there's probably a lot you'll still need to learn, but I'll be here to help you. Thank you so much. There's a lot I haven't thought about before, and I know I need to learn more going forward. Having your guidance will really help me, and I'll do my best to be the wife Carter deserves. Becoming Carter's wife will take serious dedication and effort. I'll help you become the kind of wife he needs. Also, your parents will be at the wedding tomorrow, right? It's important for the family to come together for this celebration. Yes, my mother will be there. But my father has passed away, so it's just been my mother and me living together until now. She worked so hard to raise me and supported me every step of the way. I'm really excited to show her my wedding dress and make her proud. Oh, I see. So you were raised by a single mother? Were you hiding that from us? I wasn't trying to hide it, but the topic never came up. And our meet and greet was canceled because of your schedule, so... With a single-parent household, your mother must have struggled to support the family on her own. Finances must have been tough, right? Yes, I'm sure it was very difficult for her. But because of that, I learned independence and became stronger. I'm truly grateful to my mother, and tomorrow, I want to show her my gratitude at the wedding. That's wonderful! Even though you were raised by a single mother, you grew into a lovely woman. I'm sure your mother is incredibly proud of you. Make sure to show her how beautiful you look tomorrow. I bet she'll be crying tears of joy. Yes, I want to express my gratitude to my mother just as you said. I'm really looking forward to the wedding. I hope you enjoy it too. Of course! Tomorrow is a special day for me as well. I'll be there to witness the new chapter in your and Carter's life. Now, make sure to get some rest and be ready for tomorrow. Thank you, Lucy. I'll be counting on you tomorrow.
Alice, it's almost time. By the way, I'm worried about my mom. Did she mention anything important?
I'm not sure. She didn't say much, but she sent me a really kind message on WhatsApp. Maybe she's starting to like me.
I hope that's the case, but knowing her, it's unlikely. I wasn't even planning on sending her an invitation to the wedding, but she somehow found out I was getting married and insisted I invite her because she's my parent.
But your mom acts like she has a close relationship with you, Carter. It's hard to believe you haven't been in touch for years.
That's because I've been the one pushing her away. From her perspective, she probably still wants to use me. I never wanted to see her again. Tomorrow, I'm going to say what I need to say and never see her again. She's the reason my life got so messed up.
You paid off all the debt she racked up while partying away, didn't you? And you only finished paying it off a year ago.
Exactly. And instead of thanking me, she had the nerve to demand an invitation to the wedding. She's messed up. Her sense of right and wrong is completely off. It's terrifying. I don't know what she's planning, but she's definitely just pretending to be nice right now.
Do you really think so? I mean, there were moments that made me go, huh? But so far, I haven't had any major issues with her.
Maybe she's turned over a new leaf. Not likely, but maybe. Let's just hope the wedding goes smoothly tomorrow without any problems. Alice, just be careful not to trust her too much, okay? I don't consider her my mother anymore. If she pulls anything, I'll cut ties with her immediately.
Okay, I understand. Alice! Honestly, I didn't expect to be this moved. It was such a beautiful wedding.
I'm truly surprised. It reminded me just how amazing Carter is. No matter what anyone says, Carter is my pride and joy.
Thank you. Your pride, huh? I hope he feels that way too.
Of course he knows it. We've always supported each other as mother and son every step of the way.
Supported each other. I see. That makes sense.
We're connected by an unbreakable bond, so strong that it could easily push someone like you aside. Well, hopefully, you'll understand that one day, Alice.
Yes, I suppose so.
By the way, Alice, do you have something to say to me?
Huh? Something to say? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Gosh, this is exactly why talking to someone without an education is so difficult. No culture, no ability to properly grasp things. No matter how hard you try, you have your limits, which means I'll just have to teach you myself, right?
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Come on, you should properly express your gratitude. I'll let you marry Carter after all. Isn't this obvious? Say, thank you so much for allowing me to marry your son. And also, from now on, I'll follow everything you say. Lastly, I want you to promise I'll give you my monthly financial support and hand over all my bonuses.
Excuse me? Wait, hold on a second. What are you talking about? I've never heard anything like that before. Was this marriage supposed to come with conditions?
What's there not to understand? Marrying Carter means becoming part of our family. That naturally comes with obligations. That's what becoming a family is all about. Carter is my pride and a wonderful son.
Obligations? No, Carter was the one who decided to marry me. I don't think it's about whether I owe you thanks or not. Plus, from what I understand, you weren't even in contact with Carter until recently.
So what? Just because we weren't in contact doesn't mean I stopped being his mother. That's ridiculous. As long as we share blood, I'm his mother. And don't you think it's fate that we're reconnecting now?
No, that's not what I mean.
So you do understand, right? It's only natural to serve your husband's mother.
Serve? Of course, as a family, I want us to support each other. But giving monthly financial support and handing over all of my bonuses seems excessive. Isn't that going too far?
It's too late to say that now. Once you're married, that's just common sense. That's how I've always done it, so you'll have to do the same. I guess because you were raised in a single-parent household and dropped out of high school, you don't understand these basic things.
Lucy, why would you say something so hurtful?
Hurtful? I'm just stating facts. You should be grateful that someone as lowly as you managed to marry Carter. He makes over $150,000 a year and is an exceptional person. You don't even come close to his level.
I can't believe you're saying all this. So this is what you really think of me.
Oh, and I've decided I'm moving in with you both.
What? Wait, I wasn't told anything about that.
You better make sure to do all the housework and cooking properly. You need to be perfect for Carter, understand? If you can't do it right, I'll make you redo it as many times as it takes. I'm going to train you into a proper wife. Be prepared.
Wait, no. I absolutely don't want that. And have you even told Carter about any of this?
I'm about to. Carter will be thrilled. After all, family living together is a wonderful thing.
No, I don't think he'll be happy at all. In fact, don't you think it's best if we all sit down and discuss this?
Even if you don't like it, You're married now, so you can't run away anymore. Now give me $4,000 a month.
What? Lucy, are you ready for this?
We're done. You're cut off.
What?
Mom, it's me, Carter. I've been listening to the entire conversation from this side. There's no longer any reason for us to continue being parent and child.
What? Cut off? What do you mean by that?
I've been listening to the whole conversation from this side. I've had enough.
Carter, you're saying you're cutting ties with me? You can't be serious. You're joking, right?
I'm dead serious. I don't want to be your son anymore. I've put up with this for long enough, but I've reached my limit. I can't let you interfere in my life and act however you please any longer. The time has come.
Wait a minute, we're family. You can't just cut ties between parent and child so easily. Besides, you're supposed to live with me.
Who decided that? I make my own decisions in my life. Who I live with is my choice. And I choose to live with Alice, not you.
Fine. I'll give up on living together, but please, don't cut ties with me. Are you kidding me?
I know exactly what you're trying to do. You just want to squeeze more money out of me, don't you? I'm not falling for that ever again. I'm done being controlled by you, and I'm never giving you another cent.
That's not true. I wasn't trying to ask for money, I swear. Yes, I did borrow some money from you before, but it was because I really needed it.
Some money? You had $300,000 in debt, and I paid off every cent. $300,000. How is that some?
Well, yes, it was a lot of money, but it was just temporary.
You didn't even thank me once. And as soon as I paid off your debt, you went right back to partying, wasting money, and piling on more debt, didn't you? And now, you're using the wedding as an excuse to try to get more money from me? Don't make me laugh.
Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I swear, this time I'm truly sorry. I've learned my lesson.
Don't lie. I know the truth. You're being chased by debt collectors again, aren't you?
What? How do you know that?
Everyone knows about your wild spending habits. You rack up debt to fund your lifestyle and then run when you can't pay it back. And you just keep doing it over and over. You're beyond help.
I know. I want to stop living like this. I really do. But somehow, I keep ending up in more debt. I can't seem to break the cycle.
I feel sorry for you, but it's no longer my problem. From now on, handle it yourself. Now get out of the venue and don't ever show your face to me again.
How could you say that? We're family, aren't we? Please, I'm drowning in debt. Carter, I'm begging you. Just lend me a little money. Just enough to pay off the debt. That's all I ask.
Enough. I'm never helping you again. If you were trying to get back into our lives, you should have at least avoided insulting Alice. Your personality is what you need to fix first. Goodbye.
Wait, Carter. Alice, what just happened? Huh? What do you mean? It's exactly as Carter said. Wait, hold on. Lucy, I'm sorry, but I've got to go too. It seems Carter called security. You've better leave soon.
Alice, you saw that whole conversation, didn't you? Carter just tossed me aside so easily. That boy, he cuts off anyone, family or not, when things don't go his way. What if he does the same to you someday? Are you okay with that?
That's something Carter decided for himself. I'd never put him in a situation where he has to take on $300,000 of debt. And he trusts me, so I don't think there's anything for me to worry about.
Damn it! How dare you talk like you know everything?
You're nothing but a high school dropout. And on top of that, you're poor. You're just living off Carter, clinging to him for survival. And yet, you have the nerve to act all high and mighty? Aren't you embarrassed?
Living off Carter? I think you're mistaken, Lucy. I'm his coworker, and we support each other in our relationship, so it's not one-sided at all.
What? You work at the same company as Carter? I haven't heard that before. A high school dropout getting a full-time job? That's impossible.
Yes, I did drop out of high school, but I've been working ever since. Even without a degree, hard work can earn you recognition in society. While I've had Carter's support, I've gotten to where I am today through my own efforts. A degree isn't everything.
There's no way that kind of reasoning can hold up. Without an education, you shouldn't be able to do anything.
Maybe you look down on me and think I need to be re-educated. But I've already carved out my own path, and I'm proud of the journey I've made. Judging people based on education or wealth, that's outdated thinking. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't see the point in continuing this conversation.
You'll never make it with Carter. I guarantee it. You'll regret this someday. Don't come crying to me when it all falls apart.
Is that so? I don't think that will happen. Carter and I trust each other, and no matter what you say, our bond is unshakable.
A bond? Don't make me laugh. That'll fall apart soon enough.
No, our bond is not so weak that it will crumble under the weight of negativity like yours. I'm sure Carter and I will continue to disappoint your expectations from here on out.
What? I'll never accept that. I want you gone from my life.
Are you sure about that? You're the one who's going to disappear from my life. After being kicked out of the wedding venue, Carter's mother repeatedly tried to interfere in our lives. She kept trying different methods, calling, sending letters, and even reaching out through acquaintances to contact us. But Carter ignored everything. I respected his decision and didn't respond to her either. Of course, she demanded money, claiming she desperately needed it to escape from debt collectors. Eventually, she couldn't pay rent and was evicted from her apartment and ended up without a fixed address. I heard rumors that she was staying with a friend, but that friend quickly cut ties with her due to her borrowing habits. In the end, no one was willing to help her anymore, and she left town. A few months later, I heard she found a job cleaning at a factory through an acquaintance. But true to her nature, she quickly caused trouble with those around her. She didn't keep the job for long, and her debts continued to grow. In the end, she was once again being chased by debt collectors with no way out. We have no idea where she's living now, but it no longer concerns us. Carter and I are living a happy married life together. We're even planning to go on our long-awaited honeymoon soon.
Faith, may I have a word with you?
How can I help you?
I've been concerned for a while now, but don't you think you lack awareness of your responsibilities as a wife?
Huh? What do you mean?
You're my son's wife, but you don't show your face very often. Are you trying to distance yourself from us?
That's not true. I'm just busy every day and don't have much time.
Stop making excuses. What exactly are you doing if you're not fulfilling your role as a wife?
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
You really don't care. You don't like me, do you?
No, that's not true. It's just...
Just what? Speak up.
I'm just really busy.
You're being so blunt. You think saying you're busy is going to make me go away? You're such a nasty wife. From now on, be more self-aware.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry. I haven't heard from you as usual. How are you?
Hello. Sorry I haven't been in touch. I am doing well.
Another excuse? What are your plans for the weekend?
I think Kevin told you about our weekend off. It's my father-in-law's birthday during the holiday weekend, so I'm going to bring him a present.
Oh, you're coming too? You're busy and you don't like me, right?
I didn't say that. Kevin already talked to his dad.
Yes, he's already told him you're coming. Then I don't blame you. Honestly, I wanted to say that you, in particular, don't really need to come.
Why not?
I said I wanted to spend time with my family.
What?
You're a really inconsiderate wife, aren't you? Well, I'm not saying you can't come. If you're going to come, you'd better behave accordingly.
I'll take care not to misbehave.
Oh my God. Faith, I finished on time today, which is rare for me. It's nice to be able to go home early, isn't it?
Good job, Kevin. That's great.
I'm on the train heading home right now. Do you need anything from the store?
Nothing in particular.
I see. Well, I'm going to buy a tie for my dad. Then I'm going home.
Okay.
Hey, Faith, are you feeling down?
Huh?
Usually I get longer replies from you, but today something's different.
Sorry, I'm just...
Did Mom say something to you again?
Oh, you can tell, huh?
Well, it's the usual. She's really harsh with her words. No matter how many times I warn her, she never listens. She doesn't even try to understand your feelings, even though you try your best to be friendly with her. So this time, she said something about going back to my parents' house for the weekend, right?
Yeah, well...
You don't have to do this, okay?
But your father has been so good to me. I want to make sure I see him and wish him a happy birthday.
Okay, thanks. Anyway, I'll talk to him when I get back.
Thanks.
And me too. There's something my dad's been asking me about, and I wanted to share it with you.
Your father wants my opinion? Are you sure he wants you to tell me about it?
Dad wants to know what you think about it.
I see, okay.
Well, I'm getting off the train now. I'll see you later.
Have a safe trip home.
Where did you go, Faith? You look like a child. Running away from home, sulking, just because you weren't allowed to have a little extra sushi? Please don't interrupt our happy family time together.
I didn't run out of the house because I was sulking. I was hungry, so I went to the nearest convenience store to buy lunch.
Please don't do such embarrassing things in my neighborhood. You are accusing me of bullying you.
Huh? That means you want me to go without food.
You're not so weak that skipping one meal will kill you.
Let me ask you something. You didn't order sushi for me on purpose, did you?
What's up all of a sudden?
What you're doing is so obvious.
Listen, Faith. Who's the one who's interrupting our family time together in the first place? It's you, isn't it?
You mentioned it before. What does that mean?
Anyone who is not connected by blood is a stranger. I don't have money to spend on a stranger.
So you did not order any sushi for me at all?
That's right.
I see. In your mind, your son's wife doesn't count as one of the family, correct?
Of course she doesn't.
I see.
If you have a problem with me, get out. As long as it doesn't bother our family, you can do whatever you want. After all, my son's wife is a stranger.
I understand. Then we really will be strangers, won't we?
What?
I guess you are no longer my mother-in-law. I'm going back to my parents' house as you wish, Irene. Huh? My bag is all I have at hand, so there's no need for me to go back there.
Excuse me? What are you suddenly saying?
I'll arrange to send my personal belongings at home to my parents' house as soon as possible. You're a stranger too, so don't come crying to me.
What do you mean? Faith?
It was as I expected, Kevin. Your mother said, "My son's wife is a stranger." I was sure she was going to say that, wasn't I?
I knew it. I'm sorry I put you through all that drama.
It's okay. You want your mother to know what's wrong, right? It's really important considering the future, so I won't hesitate to cooperate. Besides, it's for our own good.
Yeah, sorry for the trouble, but I'd appreciate it if you could bear with me a little longer.
Yeah, no problem. All right then, I'll go ahead and start preparing for the next step.
Oh, sorry for the trouble, but I appreciate your help. Have a safe trip home.
Good luck with that too.
Faith, reply to me right away. You're still as slow as ever. Hurry up.
I'm on a train right now, so I can't make a call.
Then call me online. Faith, please turn back immediately.
Don't be absurd. I told you I'm on the train. It's over 40 minutes to the next stop.
I don't care if that's the case. Just turn back.
I don't want to.
You won't listen to me?
I don't think you have the right to make me obey you.
Just come back.
What is going on here? You tell me to go home, you tell me to come back. It's very annoying.
Kevin got mad at me. He got extremely mad at me for calling you a stranger and making you go back to your parents' house.
Huh?
Well, get back here as soon as you can. You don't want to make Kevin angry any more than he already is, do you?
Yes?
Oh, Kevin's getting ready to leave. All you have to do is say, "I'm coming back." Say you'll be back soon.
Excuse me? I think that Kevin is only angry at you, Irene.
What?
I got a message telling me to be careful on my way home.
What?
I'm listening to my husband, not you.
Hang on, Faith.
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm in trouble. Faith. I don't know what to do. You're the one who set all this up, didn't you?
What is it now?
My husband left the divorce papers and left.
What?
I don't know where he went.
You don't know? Since I've also become estranged from Kevin, it's impossible for me to know where my father-in-law is, right?
What? Kevin is a stranger too? What?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. You forced me to divorce him, didn't you? That's why I'm completely disconnected from you, and you're a genuine stranger. If you'll excuse me.
Faith, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You divorced Faith? Huh? Yes, I did. Then you're coming back here, right? Huh? Why? You know, your dad. Oh, you mean the divorce? You knew? I knew. He asked me about it. What did he mean? I think it's also mentioned in the letter Dad left behind. From your perspective, a daughter-in-law is a stranger. In that case, from the perspective of the relatives on Dad's side, you would be the daughter-in-law, right? Then you're a stranger. Oh, no. I'm on your side, so I'll be a stranger to you. Goodbye. Tell me, Faith. This time I can't get in touch with Kevin either. What's going on?
Why are you asking me all the time?
What?
You and Kevin are strangers now. I don't pry into his whereabouts every single time, and that's rather insane, isn't it? So I don't know where he is, and I'm not asking him.
Oh no!
As I said before, you and I are complete strangers now, so we have nothing to talk about.
Faith, wait a minute. I don't know what I'm going to do now that Kevin is gone.
You and I are strangers, aren't we? You kicked us out saying that wives are strangers. So I am not your family anymore. And I don't know where Kevin is.
I just said too much at the time. I didn't mean it.
Okay, but for us, that was the deciding factor. We took those words to heart and started a new life. It's too late now to say you didn't mean it.
Please, come back. Let's start over as a family.
I'm sorry, but we are already satisfied with our new life. You should face the consequences of your actions. Now I really need to go.
Wait, Faith. Ever since Kevin left, it's been really lonely in our house. I can't live without him. Please come back to us.
You're persistent. I've told you many times, we are strangers now. Both Kevin and I chose a new life because we were hurt by your words. We can't go back now.
If there's anything you can't forgive me for, I'll apologize properly. I admit that my words were harsh, so please reconsider.
Your apology is too late. Kevin and I have a new life and we are happy with it. No matter what you say now, it won't change our decision to leave.
Faith, I didn't think you were so heartless. I never thought you could be so cold.
Which of us is the cold one? It was you who said wives are strangers, wasn't it? Have you ever given even the slightest thought to how much those words hurt us?
Even if I said that, what am I going to do when Kevin is gone? How will I live on my own?
That's your problem. It's not something we can do anything about. You should be independent and find a new life for yourself.
Faith, I beg you, please reconsider. Please give me one more chance.
That's impossible. Now, if you'll really excuse me.
Oh, Faith, please don't abandon me. Faith.
After that, a lot happened. My parents-in-law are officially divorced, and I'm still connected with my father-in-law. He and I have a really good relationship. We still support each other and live happily together. My mother-in-law, on the other hand, is living in squalor. She has returned to her hometown, but I heard that life there has not been easy for her at all. Her selfishness has worsened her relationship with those around her, and she is now isolated from the rest of the world. Her part-time job didn't last long, and she has become a recluse at her parents' house. My heart aches a little when I imagine what she's going through, but I feel that this is also a result of her own actions. Kevin and I divorced once, but he remarried under my surname. Thanks to him, we were able to make a new start. We have reconfirmed our bond with each other, and I believe that it has become stronger. We are looking forward to spending peaceful and happy days together with my father-in-law.
Stephanie, are you busy today? Can I have a minute?
Good morning, Natalie. It's my day off.
Then you can come over to my place. I have some things we need to talk about.
Oh, I'd love to come right away, but I have a lot of chores to do today. I've been very busy at work for the past few days. Can I finish them first?
You have that much piling up? That's what happens when you don't do it every day.
I just happened to have a couple of busy days this week.
That's just an excuse. Well, if you're in such a condition, then let me tell you now.
What's going on?
I got a call from a friend the other day. She said she's having a hard time with her new grandbaby. It costs a lot of money, and she has to take care of the baby on behalf of the mother who is tired and sleeping. She says she has reached her limit physically. Oh. After listening to her story, I thought to myself, when will I get to meet my grandchild? You've been married for 5 years now, right? I think it's about time. We've only been married for 3 years. And your friend was talking about how difficult it is to have a grandchild, right? So, aren't you worried? I'm sure it would be tough if I have one. But you can't wait forever, can't you? I would reach my physical limit too. That's why I think the sooner the better. I think I've said this before with Tim. But as for a child, I'm thinking of saving up a little more first. Oh, you think it's because Tim doesn't make enough money? Is that why you can't save money? No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that, like you mentioned too, it's going to cost a lot of money, so I want to be prepared. I don't want to raise a child while worrying about money. But if we take it too easy, won't it be too late and too hard? You're taking a risk if you're going to have a baby at an older age. How old are you now, Stephanie? I'm 25 this year. Right? There are a lot of young mothers these days, so I think it's time to have one. It's easier to raise children when you are young. We have discussed the risks too, so we should be fine. Besides, they say that children are a gift, so I don't think there's any point in being in a rush. So please take it easy and wait. If you keep talking like that, I won't be able to hold a baby in my arms forever. But I'm not having a baby for you. I know that, but I don't think you should keep saying work, work, work. I think it's time for you to become a housewife and get ready to have a baby. That's why I'm discussing such matters with Tim. You don't need to worry about that. I'm also thinking about the future. You're talking about it as a couple and keeping me away, aren't you? I'm the one who's worried about you. What are you saying? That's not true. Okay, if you say so, I have a plan. A plan? Yes. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Don't let the chores pile up. Yes, I'll keep up my pace. Tim has asked me to tell him if his mother says anything, so I send a message during lunch break. Tim, are you already on your break?
I'm just about to go out for lunch. What's up? If you're asking for dinner tonight, I feel like having a warm chicken dish.
Okay, copy that. I'll go buy some later.
It's unusual for you to go grocery shopping around this time of day. You usually finish all your chores and shopping in the morning and then relax in the afternoon. What happened?
Oh, yeah, about that. I heard from your mother again.
Again? What did she say this time?
The usual kid thing. It seems like she saw her friend's grandchild. It was a lot longer than usual. I can understand why she wants grandchildren, but it's kind of depressing.
Again. I always tell her about that every time. Well, I'm sure she misses it too.
I know well enough.
As for me, I don't mind having kids. I'd like to have one someday, so...
That's true, but if we have a baby, we have to make ends meet only with your salary, you know? And it'll take a few years for me to go back to work.
I know, but I think we can manage somehow.
We can work it out, but you said you wanted to buy a house too. Considering that, we'll have to save up some more money. If we can't manage, we're screwed. If we lower the standard of living, we may be able to manage though.
How much? Will it be much different from now?
I already told you, don't go eat out even once a week, and I make lunchbox every day. Also, cut back on sending money to your mother. If we do all that, I think we'll be fine.
Well, that's tough.
Right? I'd like to talk to her. I don't want her to tell me every time.
Right. I'll stop by at her house on my way home tonight and talk to her.
I'm sorry. Thanks. I feel bad for you.
Well, it's about my mom. In return, make me a nice chicken dish.
Leave it to me. I'll put all my skills into it.
Thanks, but we have to think a little more about the kids too. She keeps nagging you, but in one way, she's right. Let's talk about it again.
I understand. I just don't want her to interfere in such a sensitive manner. It makes me depressed.
You're right. Well, I'm almost done with my break.
Sorry to interrupt your break. After that day, Tim started to drop by at his parents' house on his way home from work more and more often. When I asked him why, he told me that his mother seemed to be suffering from menopause or early dementia, so he was checking on her. It was all of a sudden, so I thought it was strange. He said he wanted to take care of her, so I decided to leave it to him. And then, I didn't receive messages from her, and peace returned to our lives, but...
Stephanie, I haven't heard from you recently. How's your life?
Hi, it's been a while. Things have been going on as usual here. How are you feeling? I'm worried about you.
You don't have to worry about me. Hey, what about the baby? Not yet? I thought it might be better if I didn't contact you for a while, so I've been refraining. When are you going to have one? Haven't you saved up enough money by now?
We talked about that children are a gift. I've been thinking about it with Tim, including money. You don't have to worry.
Money is something that can be managed. You have no will, so that's why you can't have one. Then there's no point in waiting.
That's not true. I do want to have children too.
Do you? You don't seem so. You're always making excuses.
That's not nice of you to say that.
Some people become mothers in their teens. Stephanie, you're already 26 years old. You won't be able to have babies soon. I'm also saying that I'm worried about your body.
I am fine.
If you don't make a grandchild anytime soon, I'll have to think about the future because I can't let this family die out. Give me a grandchild soon.
Huh? What do you mean?
Tim is the only child, and if you don't have a child, our family will come to the end. If that's the case, you know what's going to happen.
What happens?
I have to ask you to consider divorcing Tim, because we need a son and heir.
If I don't have children, I should get divorced?
Generally speaking, you know. I'm just talking about Plan B. Of course, I'd like to meet the child born to Tim and you.
You don't have to make up such a pretense. But now I know what you really think. I'll discuss it with Tim.
Stephanie, did I offend you? I didn't mean it that way. I was just making a general comment. Don't take it personally.
Okay, well then. That night, I showed Tim the messages with his mother when he came home and asked him what he thought about it. He yelled at me that I should talk to him later because he was tired and went into the bedroom. He was clearly not the same as before. The next day, I had a day off from work, so I went to Natalie's house to talk to her directly. When I rang the doorbell, a young woman, whom I have never seen before, came out with a quizzical look on her face. Natalie, I'd like to ask you something.
Oh, Stephanie, are you off work today? What did you want to ask me?
Well, I had to take a day off because it's an emergency.
Emergency? What's going on? I'm busy too.
Is something wrong?
It's my problem, so no need to worry. And what is it you want to ask me?
Right. It's about divorcing Tim. I thought we should talk about it properly.
Oh, that? I was just joking. Well, if you say you're divorcing him because you can't have children and take the responsibility, that's a different story though.
If that's the case, then I'll take my time and listen to you. I told you again and again, it's not that we can't have kids. It's just that I don't think it is the right time for that. Either way, if you don't have kids, it's the same. At least, it's the same for me. Well, yes. And this divorce thing, by any chance, is it because you're expecting a grandchild from someone else? Huh? What are you talking about? There's no way. What is it all of a sudden? Right. There's no way that's true. There's no way that you secretly made another wife and kept her here, right? What are you saying? You have a great imagination, don't you? Moreover, that wife is Tim's common-law wife, and he lied to her that he doesn't have a wife and made a child, right? How terrible is it? Hey, Stephanie, what are you talking about? Something is wrong with you. The person who came as a helper got along with Tim, so you treated me as if I already divorced him. Wow. Wait a minute. How do you know? I actually visited you today, and then an unknown woman came out and we had a chat. Where are you now? Why would I tell you? Natalie, do you know what you're doing? No, I didn't mean it like that. I just, I've always told you I wanted a grandchild, right? You know what I mean. I don't understand. It seems like you are a joint tortfeasor. You might be sued for fraud later. You lied about Tim being single. Joint tortfeasor? Fraud? That's... Don't worry, Natalie. Huh? I'll get divorced so you can keep the next person. Stephanie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... I said, you don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to ask for compensation. Oh, that girl who lives with you? She's also planning to demand you, so you need to pay the two of us. That's a lot of money, isn't it? That's impossible. Hey, Stephanie! I blocked Natalie's number and immediately sent a message to Tim. Hi, is it the time to take a break now?
Hi, I'm on my way to eat out. Oh wait, I think I got a call from Mom. I'll talk to you later.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's about the same thing as mine. It's about the divorce.
Divorce? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You were visiting your mother and having an affair there, right? You lied to a girl that you were single.
How did you...
She was your mother's helper, huh? How sneaky. I was shocked when I found out.
Hey, what are you talking about all of a sudden? It's a misunderstanding. I think you're misunderstanding something.
What were you going to do? She's pregnant. Were you planning to divorce me and remarry her?
No, not like that. She accidentally got pregnant.
I knew it. So what were you planning?
She was just a concubine.
A concubine?
I needed a son and heir. Don't worry, you're my real wife.
Are you stupid?
Hey, we still need an heir, a child to take over the family. Isn't that what Mom said? But you didn't seem to want to have one, so I had no choice.
Whether you had no choice or not, cheating is still cheating. There's no way I can be with someone like that. To be honest, I don't even want to see your face, so let's get divorced.
But if we do that, the concubine will become my real wife. Is that okay for you? As for me, everything will work out, so it's fine.
Yes, I'm fine with that, but I will demand you compensation.
Huh? Seriously? I don't like that idea. I don't have any money.
Huh? Seriously? Of course you have to. Are you and your mother both idiots?
Hey, I feel bad for you, but I think it's better to celebrate our new beginning by not demanding the compensation and we break up. You could at least congratulate me a little for having an heir.
What are you talking nonsense? Think about the common sense. Of course I'll demand you.
The child is innocent, right? Don't you feel sorry for that child? It leads to his future too.
You know what, Tim? I'll tell you something, since you seem to have misunderstood. The concubine you're talking about, I'm with her now.
Huh? What? What are you doing?
What am I doing? We're going to fight together against you and your mother, so it's only natural that we are together. She and I are both victims, and she's pregnant. I have to protect her.
No, wait. What the hell is going on?
I went to your parents' house, met this girl, understood the situation, and saved her. We are ready to fight together in anger at being tricked by you and your mother. Long story short.
So you both know the whole story about this case?
Of course we do. She told me everything. Too late. I already talked to your mother, so I'm sure that call was about this case.
Oh God, I don't know what's going to happen to me.
Well, you guys will probably both end up with paying the compensation. You'll have to pay for your sins.
Oh no, I'll change my mind, so let's start over again.
Of course I can't accept that convenient request. I'll never forgive you and your mother.
Stephanie, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. So please forgive me.
No. No matter how I think about it, it's impossible. Nobody can accept it. Well then, I'll have my lawyer call you with the details. Of course, I had a lawyer to make both of them pay us a huge amount of money for compensation. It wasn't our fault in any way, so it was only natural. By the way, the girl who was at Natalie's house is called Kate. When she went to pick up something she had forgotten, she told me that Kate yelled all the grudge and complaint at her. So she argued with her in a loud voice at the front door. Of course, the neighbors could hear her voice, so this story has spread to everyone. As a result, the neighbors call them the Palace of a Fake Lord.
Laura, I would like to have a few words with you. I would like to hear about your history. Hi, Mary. What kind of things do you want to know? Tell me about your childhood, your home environment, and your parents. I grew up in an institution. My parents passed away when I was very young. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I can't believe you married into our family under those circumstances. Would that be a problem? Don't you think it is degrading for someone like you to become a member of our family? But I'm in love with Ryan. Love? Stop using such sweet words and not looking at reality. Reality is not that sweet. Isn't our feelings important? Do you really believe that someone who grew up in an institution can marry our son? Yes, I believe so. I wonder where that confidence of yours comes from. You should know where you stand. We trust each other. I think that is the most important thing. Trust. How much trust do you think someone who grew up in an institution deserves? If my past is such a problem, why didn't you tell me sooner? Huh? If you want my son to be happy, you should at least be aware of that. How brazen are you? I never thought it would be a problem. That's why I'm saying you were not raised well. It's totally disrespectful of you to leave something you don't understand as it is. I have done my best. That is the problem. I'm sorry that you don't recognize my efforts. What exactly are you saying that I should do? First, show us some respect. Then, understand who you are and be modest. Understood. I will make more effort from now on. Maybe it's too late for that. What do you mean? Oh, don't you get it? Get what?
Your love is worth nothing to us. I can't bear to have someone like you as a family.
I want to build a future with Ryan. Is that such a problem?
Problem? It is a big problem. How much shame would it bring to us to have someone like you in our family?
I just want to be happy with Ryan.
You are being naive. Look at the reality. You grew up in an institution and we are upper class. You can't make up the difference.
Still, we will try. That is the power of love.
Your efforts are meaningless. We are not going to accept you. Do what you want, but it won't change the fact.
Oh my.
Hi, Laura. I warned you so clearly when the marriage proposal came up. Why didn't you listen to me? You wasted my kindness.
Excuse me?
This is why people who grew up in institutions are not worth it.
I don't understand.
On behalf of the groom's family, I would like to say something. We believe that accepting you is going to degrade our family. I want you to break off this engagement. Therefore, your marriage to Ryan will be canceled.
What? Why are you saying this all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. I told you about it already, didn't I? You remember we exchanged texts when you first came to our house?
Yes, of course. But I can't believe that you would call off an engagement on a wedding day. What on earth is the problem?
It's because we decided that it would be a disgrace to our family's dignity for you to marry our son.
Me? Disgrace to your family's dignity?
I guess those who are educated only at the bottom of the social ladder don't understand, unless I make myself clear. You, who grew up in an institution, lives in a different world from those of us from the upper class. That's why we decided to break up the marriage. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you understand? And Ryan thinks the same way.
Today is the day of the wedding, you know? I didn't hide my background from you. I don't understand why you're saying such a thing on the wedding day.
I hate that kind of rebellious attitude too, because it clearly shows how bad you were brought up. We were waiting for your apology, you know?
Apology?
You should have apologized to us by the day before the wedding. I'm sorry for growing up at an institution. Thank you for accepting me even though I didn't grow up well. Please do not hesitate to discipline me harshly. After all, I did not listen to any of those words. I am very sorry, and at the same time, I'm relieved to repel you.
Oh, I see. How are you going to contact everyone you invited?
The groom's side here has already started to call off the wedding. You should get on with your bride's side as well.
I am already at this ceremony.
Then you should be the one to contact the wedding hall.
I see. Well then, I guess I have no choice.
Well, the number of people you invited to the wedding is smaller than ours, so I'm sure it will all be over in no time. This lack of personal connections is another sign of your poor upbringing. I shudder to think of someone like you joining our family. When I hear that you grew up in an institution, I knew that you didn't receive a proper education. Your parents must have been a bunch of jerks too.
They loved me, but they passed away due to illness.
Love is an easy word to use, but the reality is not so easy. No matter how much you talk about love, it has no value to our family. No matter how hard you try, you cannot change where you came from, and you will never measure up to our standards. If you truly intend to be a part of our family, you should be more humble. Your attitude is totally unacceptable. Think for a moment how much of an embarrassment you are to our family.
I understand.
I have no choice but to protect the dignity of our family. You must understand that. This bad upbringing will not go away easily,
no matter how hard you try. Not only the way you look and the way you speak, but the way you think itself is different from ours. This is why you are not qualified to be our family.
All I wanted was to be happy with Ryan.
Your happiness becomes our family's unhappiness. How much trouble will it cost for someone like you to be a part of our family? You are so badly brought up that you can't even understand that. No matter how hard you try, this will never change. We are not going to accept you.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes, it is. We don't accept you. I'm formally calling off the engagement.
Understood. If that is your intention, I accept it. But please, let me speak to Ryan directly.
It's useless. He has no choice but to follow my decision.
Still, I want to talk to him.
Do as you please, but it won't change the outcome.
Hey, Jason. Are you reading this? Did you already arrive at the venue? I really wanted to see you and talk in person. The wedding is canceled.
Hey, Laura. I just got a call from the president, who was invited on the groom's side. I thought I'd ask him what the heck was going on.
Ryan's mother said that since I grew up in an institution, she doesn't want me to marry Ryan.
Huh?
I just called and confirmed this with Ryan. He said, I can't go against what my mother decided.
What the heck is that?
I understand what you're trying to say, but the wedding is canceled. I'm sorry to trouble you, but please help me contact everyone. I'm going to talk to the people who have arrived at the venue to inform them about the cancellation and apologize.
Oh, okay. Laura, are you okay? I was so worried about you. You're my precious little sister.
I'm sorry for worrying you so much. I never thought this would happen. I don't know if I could have handled it on my own. I had so many things to deal with after that, I didn't have time to get depressed.
I can imagine that you were preoccupied. You might start to get depressed gradually now that everything is done. I don't mean to be negative, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess.
I wish I could have been there for you to help you out. Even though things have settled down, you still haven't officially called off your engagement with Ryan. And there is no doubt that there will be more trouble. At that time, you definitely shouldn't deal with it alone. I'm coming over there now. Let's work this out together. If having me by your side can lighten the load on your mind even a little, that's the best I can do. I will continue to support you, so please feel free to ask me anything. I don't know how things will go with Ryan, but no matter what the outcome is, I will be on your side. So don't keep it to yourself. If you have any problems, call me right away. I'm worried about you, so let's keep in touch often. This may be a difficult time for you, but you will get over it, I promise.
Yeah, thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I will not hold it all together within myself, but will rely on you. I don't know what will happen with Ryan, but with you by my side makes me feel safe. I am grateful that you are coming here to support me. I can be strong if you are here. Thank you so much.
Laura, I have a message for you.
A message? What is it?
I forgot to tell you something very important.
What?
This engagement breakup was caused by your bad upbringing, so you have to pay me alimony.
Alimony?
And of course, you have to pay 100% of the cancellation fee, since it was canceled on the day of the wedding.
The breaking of the engagement was initiated by you, and considering the reason for it, I think it is your fault.
Are you going to argue again?
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying the fact.
You really didn't grow up well. I can't imagine someone like you marrying my son. Listen to me, Laura.
Let me teach you a lesson for your future. People at the bottom of the social ladder like you should not go against the upper class people like us. You must learn how to get around in the world by yourself, all right?
What do you mean?
It means that those at the bottom should not go against the upper class. The fact that I have to explain it to you using easy words is also an evidence of your poor upbringing, isn't it?
Now let me ask you a question. If you say that those who grew up in an institution are at the bottom of society and have a bad upbringing, then my brother who also grew up in the same institution has the same problem. Does that mean that my brother who also grew up in an institution is the same way?
Of course! You and your brother are equally illiterate. I'm really tired of dealing with uneducated people. It is utterly impossible for someone like you to marry Ryan. The fact that your brother grew up in the same institution means that he is equally undignified. Do you have any idea how much shame you would bring to us?
Wait a minute.
Huh? I see. Then I'll pay your alimony and wedding cancellation fee. Huh? What is this all of a sudden? You sound different. Excuse me for interrupting. I'm Laura's brother, Jason. Oh. As an older brother, I couldn't let you continue talking to her like this. I cannot tolerate anyone who talks to my sister like this. As her only relative, I would like to intervene. Even if the elder brother were to intervene, it will not change anything. After all, you're the only relative of Laura's, but you're so rude for not meeting my family and myself, aren't you? I really can't believe it. We can't welcome you with such an insane attitude. I told you that I was on an overseas assignment at the time. Of course, I would have returned home if necessary. I think when you found out that I was being adopted by another family, you said I was not exactly family, and you did not need to see me, right? Well, it doesn't change the fact that you two grew up in institutions and are at the bottom of the social ladder. Wouldn't it be better to avoid further embarrassment going this far? You guys are not worthy to be a part of our family after all. Please, take it easy. Well then, to your husband and your son Ryan, tell them that Jason Damon wants to pay the fee for breaking off the engagement and the wedding cancellation fee. Why should I bother to tell them? If you would just pay it in an honest manner, that will be all. Because it's not going to happen with you. Huh? Anyway, you will understand if you tell them. Please understand that from this point on, I will be the one who's talking. I am sure your husband and son will understand how rude you are. I hope that my intervention will help us to have a decent conversation. Please be aware that all future correspondence will be conducted through me. Is this Jason? Laura's elder brother? If I text to Laura, we can talk, right? Could you please reply to me? Best regards. How was the reaction of your husband and son? I apologize for that. That's an abrupt apology. Of course it is. I didn't expect it to be you. I had no idea that you were the president of Company XYZ, which accounts for 70% of my husband's company's sales. Does that mean the family you were adopted into was the family of the former president of Company XYZ? Yes, that's what it means. Therefore, at the wedding, Company XYZ, which had been invited as one of your husband's business partners, asked my adopted father, who was the president of the Company XYZ, to attend as the company representative. I was asked to attend as the bride's brother. However, this was a private matter, so I had not informed anyone other than the groom, Ryan, the fact that I was the president of Company XYZ. What? Ryan knew about you? Yes, he did. So, when you broke off the engagement in a violent manner, did he resist in any way? Come to think of it,
The moment he opened his mouth to say something, either I or my husband yelled at him and didn't give him a chance to speak. After I told Laura to break off the engagement, he stayed in his room for a long time.
I see. And?
What?
The alimony and the wedding cancellation fee. How much would it be in total?
Oh, no, that's outrageous. I think we should pay it. We will pay the alimony to Laura. We will also pay all expenses for the wedding. You have my word.
I understand. I will have my lawyer visit you at a later date and entrust him with the details of the breakup of the engagement. From now on, please communicate with us through that lawyer.
Yes.
Please be advised that we will also ask you to delete Laura's contact information.
Understood. I am truly sorry. I'm sorry to say it is all our fault. We will make sure that this will not happen again.
It is for the best. For my sister's sake, I don't want any more trouble. It would be helpful if you could respond promptly when your lawyer contacts you.
Yes.
Then I will leave this matter in the sole discretion of my lawyer. Thank you very much.
Yes, I am very aware of that. Please do not hesitate to let us know if you have any questions or need anything additional.
Understood. Well, I will leave you now.
I am truly sorry.
Hey, Laura, I heard that your alimony has been paid in full.
Yes, it did. I guess it's over now.
I see. By the way, I heard you talk to Ryan on the phone for the last time, right?
Yes, I did. I don't think we can get back together, but I wanted to tell him how I really feel.
What did he say?
First, he will leave his parents' house. He's also quitting his father's company and won't be following his footsteps. He said that his weak will was the only reason he ended up like this. He's thinking of it as a kind of atonement and spiritual discipline.
I see. I still think it's a bit naive, but he seems to be trying in his own ways, so I won't say anything.
Come to think of it, Ryan's father too. I heard that his father gave up his position as a president to someone else.
It was a result of thinking about how to avoid any problems in the relationship between our company and his. Apparently, the new president was brought in from the outside. He is planning to take a smaller severance package than planned and move back to the countryside.
I see.
But his wife Mary is not so happy. She was so upset with the outcome that she slapped her husband with divorce papers, saying, "If you don't want to divorce me, you should continue to be the president." She's now back at her parents' house, which is 2 hours away by plane.
What? Hey, does that mean...
It's already decided to replace the president. Let's see how things will turn out.
I see.
Laura, I have a favor to ask you. Please, talk to your brother.
Talk to my brother? What on earth would I talk about?
You know, our family is about to be torn apart. I don't want a divorce.
I can't do anything about that, even if you tell me now.
But I need your help.
My help? No matter what I do, the situation will not change.
You might be able to convince your brother to protect our family.
Why should I protect your family? It's not my fault that this happened.
But if you don't help me, I'm in real trouble. I don't want a divorce.
That is your problem. It has nothing to do with me.
Why are you so cold? We're family. We should help each other, right?
Family? We are not family. Have you forgotten that you did not accept me as family? I cannot and will not do anything about it. Please do not interfere with my life anymore. I will block all your contacts.
Do something about it. Please, help me. Laura?
After that, Mary's husband filed for divorce immediately. She was furious at her husband's selfish behavior and blamed him, demanding a larger share of the property, but he coldly refused. She had no choice but to ask Ryan for help, but he was also unemployed, and the two became poor. In the end, Mary and Ryan ran out of money to live on, and they were desperate. When I heard this, I did not feel any sympathy. They are complete strangers, and I want them to live their lives as they pleased. I am slowly healing from the trauma of the loss, thanks to my brother's help. I don't want to be in a relationship for a while. In the future, if I fall in love with someone, I would like him to meet my brother soon. I hope that day would come someday.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!